Okay, so I apologize for my appearance, but I'm going out soon, so that's why I look kind of dressed up. So I'm going to some comedy club. I've never been to one, so whatever. Anyway, I've been slacking on mastering astral projection in 90 days. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm sorry. I have been trying to keep up with doing energy work every day and doing relaxation and randomly meditating throughout the day, so that's as much as I can tell you guys. So I was going to tell you about an experience I had with what I perceive to be a negative entity. Now I know there are some people who believe negative entities do not exist and they are merely a part of yourself, which could be true, but this is my experience with that. At first I didn't want to post this video because I don't want to scare people away from doing astral projection. That is not my intent at all. But because it had a positive outcome with this experience, I kind of wanted to record this video as a way to tell people, you know, you are more powerful than any negative entity out there, whether it's a part of yourself or whatever, what have you. You can really do not necessarily damage on these negative entities, but you have the power to get them to go away. And you really should not be scared. There is nothing to be scared of. If anything, you should see it as, you know, like a little kid with a goblin mask running after you, right? There's really no reason to be scared. So I'm going to tell you my experience. I was listening to binaural beats. I can't say that word right now for some reason. Those beats that you listen to that like put you in alpha theta states. And I woke up because I fell asleep during it. I woke up and like I fell asleep on my back. So for me, almost every time I fall asleep on my back, I have one of these experiences or something like this, like sleep paralysis. So I woke up and I felt this intense negative presence around me. Like it's the most intense thing I've ever felt. And I didn't know what it was or why it was there, but it was like really, it almost felt like a powerful negative entity. I don't really know how to explain that, but this is how I perceived it to be. And it like was around my entire body, and I didn't feel scared though. I stayed completely calm, and I remember I'd listened to some other videos on YouTube about projecting love at it. So I attempted to project love at it. Now, people ask me what I did. I'm not really sure because I feel like I was also still in the state between being half awake and asleep. So I felt kind of confused almost, but the negative entity wasn't scaring me at all. I just wanted it to go away. You know, sort of like if you have an annoying brother or sister who's like throwing spitballs at you and you want them to go away. That's how I felt. So I tried projecting love at it and it started to go away. And I think I needed to continue doing it. Someone said something like, oh, you're clearly scared because if you didn't project love, or like if you're a little scared, then that's why it didn't work or something. But I'm not saying that didn't work. It was like it was starting to go away. But at that time, I just wanted to break myself out of sleep paralysis. So I like thought about a toe or finger. I forgot which one I did. And it like broke me out of sleep paralysis. And then I fell right back asleep. But while that experience was happening, I think I also experienced hypnagogic imagery. And if you don't know what that is, it's when you're falling asleep, you start to see images in your mind's eye. I think it's your mind's eye. I was definitely seeing it with my mind's eye. It's sort of like when your eyes are closed and you see images clear as day. That's usually, you're seeing that in your mind's eye. And I saw an image of a demon. And I was told that it was my own creation, because I said the more I looked at it, the more detailed it got, and I saw like teeth and fingernails and like a long tongue, and I feel like it looked kind of Aztecian. I don't really know because it's kind of difficult to explain this. Anyway, I'm mostly recording this because I wasn't scared and I just wanted it to go away, and like it started going away. And I don't really know how to explain this. It's just, really there's no reason to be scared of negative entities. There just is no reason. They cannot hurt you. You know, all you have to fear is fear itself, honestly, because your fear is what will create, you know, more of these beings or put you in more of these situations. So it's best to not, now you don't want to be defensive either. I've heard people give advice like, oh, well, just, you know, come up with a sword and slash it in half. I mean, you can do whatever you want, I don't really care, but I'm not going to give that type of advice. I think it's better to just be neutral and calm, or just project love, just be a loving being. And you can do that by just staying positive, by being happy, whatever you want to do. So that's it. I don't know. It was funny because I told my sister about this and she's like, oh, that happens to me all the time. I was like, oh, really? It happens to you all the time? I forgot to ask her how she deals with it, but whatever. Okay, my mom's back, so I'm just gonna upload this video and I'm going to go out and have a life because I've just been trying to apply for jobs. It's a disaster. Okay, that's it. And I hope you have a good day.